Hello, let's meditate. I just made a few videos about us being the master, the story of Zuigan, Zen koan. And that reminded me, for some reason, I shot the fish, spear, and as I chop it up to eat, I saw his eye, so clear, transparent, beautiful. But he was dead. But eyes look alive, open, clear eye. I thought about my eye and felt the construct of the eye of that fish, and my eye must be pretty much the same. How the light go through and detect the danger or assess the situation with eye. So the thought was that whether it's fish, bird, monkey, the construct of eye, and not just that, but nose and ear and all the rest, intestine, whatever, the heart, lung, has a similar function, perhaps identical. Yeah, if you remember a story of DNA of a human, and the letters is, I forgot the figure, but something like 50% the same. So the fish may be 70%. We have the same construct, essentially, at the root, and evolved in the different branches of species. But the DNA has fairly common structure. At the origin may go back all into one. So that's evolution. Science can tell us. And I felt that not just by my mind, but looking at the fish, there's something identical. Actually, I posted the video about itadakimasu, which is like a statement before you eat in Japan. Itadaku, it receive their life for us to live. Well, the point of that I and the following was the silent moment of identifying me, my eyes, construct, and fish, and clear eye, beautiful. The magic of the universe, miracle of the universe. We have this common structure to keep us alive. Then we added on to that construct is our mind. And then I actually posted the video, short video again about original sin and how we may go through repentance, if that's the right word, to reconnect to the root, Garden of Eden. And as we evolved, adding on the brain, we want to use the brain, not to be used by the brain. So that's the connection to my book's title, Results from the Heart. Connection. If we lose that connection, live in the mind, then we'll have this suffering typical for humans, original sin. So repentance is kind of like know the origin, and that's what Zen talk about, who is the one born before your parents. Some koan like that is to point the nature's way as the source in our heart that we can connect. And looking at the eye of the fish in silence, there's that common ground. Living in life, we tend to forget what's natural. And I often say nature's way. I think it's the master or origin of who we are, that if we lose it or take it for granted, there's a consequence. Simple life, nature's way, Taoist view of way, no action, no human action, nature's way by itself, on its own. The emphasis of that, or connecting to the root of who we are, is essential. Know the master and live with that connection. Meditation is a way to let the mind settle. Waves become calm, and you see underneath, from conscious to unconscious origin of how we are alive, following the law of nature, life and death, nature's way. We may fight the nature, as some may call the nature as ruler. Well, I'm not sure about the term ruler. I feel we have that ruler, if you want to call it, in us. To me, it's not authoritative ruler. It's the heart with the wisdom and compassion. And with that, we may have less of suffering and connected to the way of the universe, the way of nature. Our mind may take us from such a realization to what the mind thinks is important, forgetting the nature's way. If it's natural, we can take it for granted. We may. Then we lose the root. Do you want that? And if you lose the root, what happens? One person commented about one of the posts that he felt the mind is like a froth on the wave of the ocean. The wave and the ocean analogy, brain and heart, is it's like a brain and heart. What's underneath is unconscious, but miracle of unconscious, work of nature to keep us alive. If you don't know that, maybe you are self-centered, and nature's way or meditation is the way to meditation may be the way to be in no self, no mind, and reconnect to the way of nature. And when you do, you may find what it is and have deeper appreciation to find the origin of who we are, where the wisdom and compassion may come from. Thank you for joining. If you want to continue, go ahead. Hope to see you again. Have a good day. May all beings be happy.